want to introduce the sharks. We want to know who's going to give us feedback, and they were kind enough to come out and spend their Saturdays, to give us feedback. So this is huge. You know, most people have other things to do on Saturdays, like go to the beach, or play golf, or
too hot.
Too hot, yard work. I'm giving my friend here a hard time. So who wants to go first in the sharks? Rock, paper, scissors. Let's go.
I don't even know.
Rock always wins.
I'll go first. I'll volunteer. All right. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Elisabet and I'm the Vice President of Product Management and Marketing for a company called Thomson Reuters. And most people haven't heard about that company, so I'll explain a little bit what we do. You may have heard of Reuters News and breaking news that you see maybe on a news app or on TV on the news shows. That's one part of our business. We produce that media and that media content. We have a lot of reporters all over the world. Unfortunately, I do not work on that cool part of the business. I work on the other part of the business, which is a mostly software and content business that focuses on selling to law firms, corporate legal departments. We sell a lot of tax and accounting software to big corporations and consulting firms. So that's what I do. Now, product management, I think we have a CTO here with us as well, so he'll probably understand a little bit about what I do. But if you haven't heard of that term, a product manager really focuses a lot on using agile methodology to define requirements and things that you would focus and want to build into a software product. So that's a big part of what my team does. They work very closely with people that develop software to really make sure that it has and entails the right requirements and the right features that ultimately customers are going to want to buy and invest money in. And then marketing is probably the most self-explanatory piece. Is my team there is responsible for everything from writing websites to website content. I think we're going to see a little bit of that today, so that'd be great. Marketing collateral, and ultimately really translate what it is that we do to the consumer market and companies so that they understand why they should invest money with us. So that's part of what I do, and I've done it for over 20-some years. I stopped counting after 20. So that's my experience. I'm great to be here, so looking forward to it. So.
Hi, I'm Jason Bonifay. I'm the Chief Technology Officer for a company called AutoGravity. So we build software applications, including iOS and mobile, to help people find cars and make the car buying experience easier. So we've got a bag of swag for everybody with some cool trinkets and stickers. Make sure to get one before you go. My job is to run engineering and product management. And so the things that you guys are learning about with Agile and with some of the business development you're doing, this is the type of stuff that we do every day. So this is a really good program because it's really going to equip you well for when you do enter the workforce, and it's going to give you a fast start on give you a leg up on other people that are joining the workforce at your time. So, thank you.
How's it going? I'm Dave Andrews. I'm a 4-time Emmy nominee for interactive television. I've got 3 companies I run. I'm actually in the middle of starting a 4th. I work with a couple of my companies called Devious Media, and that's my main company. I'm a consultant, and I have 100 developers, and we build anything on any platform, from iOS, Android, Apple TV, Roku, to websites, etc. Did all the digital strategy development operations for Sony's TV networks globally. That's one company. I've got another company called Community 102, social media moderation. So all the trolling you see going on, people call my company to make sure that doesn't happen with their brand. So we do that. We also do a lot of content clearance. We worked with a company you may know called Maker Studios that got bought by Disney. So we clear all that content before we syndicate it out. Work with Verizon, Best Buy, Microsoft, those kind of companies. And then I've got another brand called 360 Commerce. So I focus on e-commerce. I really like that space. It's hotter and everybody buys more and more online. And then I came to rights to a brand called Old Guys Rule. It's a brand targeted 55+ demographic. So I've really got heavy e-commerce, and I've got a new brand rolling out, what's called Pull Patch. Basically, the simple concept is that it's print on demand, which is getting to become more popular. Patches. And they have Velcro on the back. You can stack it to your backpack, lunchbox, hat, etc. And you can swap out you can get many different patches. Often the same product over and over, but it's all print on demand. So I have thousands of different products you can buy, actually buy. But I'm excited, and I think one of the nice things you guys are doing is groups. Groups are really challenging to work with. all the different ideas. And it's almost like herding cats. So I'm excited to see what happens and see how you guys perform. And being a consultant, I have to deal with lots of groups, lots of opinions, and lots of challenges. So it'll be fun to see that happen. So good luck, everybody.